Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Tajmuz. I am a level 1 student at Riyadh School, Islamabad campus. Viewers, today I am here with a new ChatGPT and topic name is the improvement of saying sorry. So let's go start the ChatGPT.
Hey there, how's it going?
Hello ChatGPT.
Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Okay ChatGPT, my first question is when was the last time you said sorry?
Oh, that's an interesting one. Honestly, I probably say sorry quite often in conversations, especially if I need to apologize for a misunderstanding or if I make a mistake. But I don't have an
Okay ChatGPT, my next question is how did it feel to approve? ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Of course, I'm here to help. Let me know what you need and I'll do my best.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is do you find it easy or difficult to say sorry?
That's a great question. I think it can depend on the situation and the context. Sometimes it's really easy if it's something small or straightforward, but other times if it involves deeper feelings or a bigger mistake, it could be more challenging.
Okay, ChatGPT, next answer. My next question is why do you think people stay to approved?
Yeah, that's a really interesting topic. I think people might hesitate to apologize for a bunch of reasons like pride, fear of vulnerability, or
Okay, ChatGPT, next answer. My next listen me. My next question is can approved change the way you feel about yourself?
absolutely, it can definitely have a big impact. Apologizing can help you process your own feelings, acknowledge mistakes, and ultimately lead to personal growth and healing. It can definitely shift how you.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is do you approved even mistake if the was small? Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me, please?
Of course, I'm here whenever you need me. Just let me know if you have more questions or anything else on your mind.
Okay, ChatGPT, my question is how does saying sorry affect your self-person thought?
Yeah, so saying sorry can really help boost your own self awareness and self compassion. It can relieve guilt, strengthen your integrity, and help you grow emotionally. It often leads to a more positive self view in the long run.
Okay, ChatGPT, next answer. My next question is do you prefer the approved and person thought message?
Oh, absolutely. I think it can really strengthen relationships and build trust. When you repair and reflect on mistakes, it shows maturity and empathy, and it can definitely lead to deeper connections and understanding.
Okay, ChatGPT, next answer. My next question is can approved help you grow as a person?
Yeah, definitely. Apologizing can really foster personal growth by encouraging self-reflection, humility, and emotional intelligence. It helps you learn from your mistakes and ultimately become more resilient and empathetic.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is how do can say
Of
sorry
course, feel free.
strengthen friendship?
Absolutely. I'm here whenever you're ready. Just let me know what you'd like to ask, and I'm happy to help.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is does approved always repair a relationship?
Got it. Whenever you're ready with your question about apologies or anything else, just let me know, and I'm here to chat.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is how do people usually respond to a service approved?
That's a great question. People often use apologies as a form of repair in relationships, to acknowledge mistakes, to show empathy, and to rebuild trust. It can really help in diffusing tension and fostering understanding.
Okay, everybody, nice answer. My next question is, can saying sorry prevent conflict from escalating?
Absolutely. Saying sorry can definitely help de-escalate conflicts by showing that you acknowledge the other person's feelings and that you're willing to take responsibility. It opens the door to more constructive communication and helps prevent misunderstandings from escalating further.
Okay, ChatGPT nice answer. My next question is, how the approach differ in family relationship versus friendship?
That's a really thoughtful question. In family relationships, apologies can be especially powerful because they help maintain trust, emotional bonds, and open communication. They can also foster forgiveness and healing. So they definitely play a crucial role in strengthening family ties.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how the approach differ in family relationship and means accepted?
That's a great point. Acceptance of an apology in family dynamics can really help mend relationships and promote healing. It often requires patience, empathy, and open communication from both sides. And it can definitely strengthen those family bonds over time.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, have you ever accepted an apology and that you don't really mean? Everybody, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I've definitely had moments where I've accepted apologies, and I think it's always been a learning experience and a way to grow closer to others. It
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how can apology saying sorry affect trust in a relationship? ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. If there's anything else you'd like to chat about, just let me know.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, can saying sorry to often make someone seem weak?
That's a really insightful question. Sometimes people might feel a bit vulnerable or even a little weak when they apologize, but in reality, it often shows strength, humility, and courage. It can definitely be a sign of emotional maturity.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how do approved work in romantic relationship?
That's a great topic. Apologizing in romantic relationships can really help build trust, deepen understanding, and reinforce emotional bonds. It shows that both partners are committed to growth and healing, and it definitely helps maintain a healthy, strong connection.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, what role does correctly play after an apology?
That's a really good question. Usually, after an apology, it can help to have open communication, show genuine understanding, and give it some time and space. Building back trust often involves consistent actions, patience, and empathy. It's all about nurturing that connection step by step.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, are apologies valued difficult in different cultures?
Absolutely. Cultural differences can definitely influence how apologies are perceived and expressed. In some cultures, apologies might be more formal or emphasized, while in others, they might be more indirect or subtle. It's definitely fascinating to see how.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how does social media affect the way people apology? Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. If there's anything else you'd like to dive into, just let me know.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, do public figures need to apology difficulty that private and local?
That's a really interesting question. In the public sector, apologies can
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, can an apology influence how society views someone?
yeah.
ChatGPT, can you hear me? ChatGPT, my question is, can an apology influence how society views someone?
Absolutely, it can. An apology can really shape public perception by demonstrating accountability.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is, how do apologies in the workplace differ from personal apologies?
How people see someone.
ChatGPT, my question is, how do apology in the workplace differ from personal apologies?
That's a great question. In the workplace, apologies often focus on professionalism, accountability, and maintaining trust and teamwork. They might be more formal and structured. On the other hand, personal apologies tend to be more emotional, intimate, and can involve more personal vulnerability. Both are important, but they definitely have their own nuances.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, can a formal apologies feel insecure? Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Of course, whenever you're ready, just let me know your next question, and I'm here to help.
ChatGPT, my question is, can a formal apologies feel insecure?
Absolutely, they can. Sometimes, if a formal apology feels insincere or overly scripted, it can actually backfire and cause more harm than good. People might perceive it as lacking genuine empathy. So it's definitely important for a formal apology to be authentic and heartfelt.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is, why do some people refer to apology publicly?
That's a really interesting question. Often people might resist public apologies because they feel vulnerable or they might worry about judgment or negative reactions. Sometimes there's a fear of losing face or damaging their reputation. It can definitely be a complex process.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how do cultural norms shape the way people approach?
That's a fascinating angle. Cultures definitely shape how people approach apologies, from the level of directness to the importance of nonverbal cues. Some cultures might value humility and indirectness, while others might emphasize directness and clarity. It definitely adds a rich layer of diversity to how apologies are made.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, can an apologies have legal consequences?
That's a really interesting point. In some jurisdictions, apologies can indeed have legal implications, like being considered an admission of guilt, which might impact liability. However, in other places, there are laws that protect apologies from being used against someone in court. It definitely varies and can get pretty complex.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, should apologies always include an explanation or just an statement of religions?
That's a really thoughtful question. In many cases, an apology can help ease tension and promote healing, but it doesn't always guarantee that things will be immediately resolved or that people will feel completely satisfied. It often takes time, consistent effort, and sometimes even external factors to truly.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is, how does apologies affect emotional healing?
That's a wonderful question. An apology can really support emotional healing by acknowledging hurt, validating feelings, and fostering forgiveness. It can help both parties process emotions, rebuild trust, and ultimately move forward in a healthy way.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is can saying sorry reduce feeling of guilt? ChatGPT, can you hear me?
That's a really insightful question. Saying sorry can definitely help reduce feelings of guilt, shame, or regret because it allows for self-reflection and personal growth. It can bring a sense of relief and pave the way for emotional healing and peace.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is how does an apologies affect the person reviews it? Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Trust and strengthen relationships and ultimately contribute to their emotional well-being.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is can feeling to apologies cases long-term stress result?
Absolutely. Genuine apologies can really help in rebuilding trust over the long term. They show that someone is committed to growth and making amends, and that consistency can really strengthen relationships. Over time, they definitely contribute to lasting healing and a stronger bond.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is how does Fred interpret with apologies?
That's a really thoughtful question. Often pride can act as a barrier to apologizing because it might make someone feel vulnerable or uncomfortable. But when pride is put aside, it can really open the door to genuine connection and healing. In the end, putting empathy and sincerity first can help overcome that pride.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is it possible to forgive without an apology? ChatGPT, please give me answer.
In terms,
Was network issue? ChatGPT, my question is how can hello ChatGPT, can you hear me? ChatGPT, my next question is how can one apologize without feeling weak?
absolutely, I can hear you. That's a great question. One way to approach it is to frame the apology with genuine empathy and accountability rather than focusing on weakness. It helps to emphasize growth, sincerity, and the intention to make things better. In that way, an apology can actually be a sign of strength and maturity.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what are the signs of a serious apology?
That's a really insightful question. Some signs of a sincere apology include genuine empathy, taking responsibility without excuses, being specific about what's being apologized for, and showing a commitment to change. It's all about.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is can apology improve mental health? ChatGPT, my question is can apologizing improve mental health?
Definitely, apologizing can have a positive impact on mental health by reducing feelings of guilt, relieving stress, and fostering a sense of closure and emotional healing. It can also lead to improved relationships and greater self awareness, all of which contribute
Okay,
to
ChatGPT,
better mental well being.
my next question is how can an apology prevent argument?
That's a great question. An apology can really help prevent anger by acknowledging the other person's
Okay,
responsibility.
ChatGPT, nice answer. My next question is can apology to resolve mental stress?
Absolutely. An apology can definitely pave the way for resolution and healing by opening up communication, building trust, and fostering understanding. It can help both parties move forward with a sense of closure and mutual respect.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what is the difference between a science apology and a fortune one?
That's a really interesting distinction. A sincere apology usually involves genuine empathy, accountability, and a true intention to make amends, while a forced apology might feel more superficial or insincere, often done out of obligation or pressure. The key difference is really the authenticity and the heartfelt intent behind it.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is told you uh, approved network help and teamwork station. ChatGPT, can you hear me? ChatGPT, my question is what is the difference between a science apology event conference is teamwork station? ChatGPT, please give me answer. ChatGPT, ChatGPT, my question is how to apology help and teamwork station.